Hello! I just wanted to get on here today and talk about this product called BottleROCKET by the Genome project. And before we start today's video, I just first want to say that I appreciate each and every one of you that keeps coming back to watch my videos. And to the 17 of you who are subscribed, I really can't say thank you enough. Seriously. I want to keep bringing you guys quality reviews, and if a video ever feels like a commercial or something, it's because I genuinely like whatever it is that I'm reviewing. That being said, if you like what I have to say about this pre, then you can get it at nutritionalsupplementshop.com. Use the affiliate link in the description if you want to help out the channel, and use discount code HV10 to get yourself 10% off when you check out. By the way, I'm not over here cheering for like a giant distributor or like, you know, a conglomerate of people that are pushing this stuff. The company that I'm talking about is a small family-owned business, and it's owned by a good-hearted, stand-up family man. His name is Chris, and he's just trying to make the best out of life like you and me. And he lives in New York City, could you imagine? So yeah, if you want to help out a small family-owned business, then just go check him out. And by the way, this this wasn't free. Yeah, I'm not getting free anything. Okay, I paid for everything. This I applied to be an affiliate after I paid for my order, and Chris was gracious enough to give me this opportunity. So I've paid full price for every single thing that I've reviewed. So if I'm disappointed with the experience, then you'll definitely know. So I bought this because of the ridiculous label that this has and the claims that it is making. That it's telling you that you're going to see colors and taste or see sounds and taste colors. And on the front of it, it says don't use more than 5 days a week. So it's letting you know that this is not for daily use. This is not a daily driver by any means. So this was $44 for 20 servings. And the label is actually really interesting. It has, for the pump blend, it has 6 whole grams of L-citrulline and 1 gram of agmatine sulfate. I should probably brush myself up on agmatine sulfate, but I know that L-citrulline is a very awesome pump ingredient. It's an excellent vasodilator, and 6 grams is a mega dose, to be completely honest. The BottleROCKET Energy Blend, it has listed 300 milligrams of caffeine per serving. So they're telling you that, okay? They're telling you that there's 300 milligrams of caffeine per serving, but they're not telling you how much AM citrate or DMBA is in there. They're not telling you how much thieneptine sodium in there, if there even is any thieneptine sodium in there. And the rest of the other nootropic ingredients, they're not telling you how much there's in there. So this one is blue raspberry, and there is an enormous, I think, yeah, this is like the biggest, this is the first thing you notice about this bottle, is that it's warning you that this doesn't taste good. And the packaging is clarifying that it doesn't taste good, and they even specify on here that there will not be any returns based on the flavor of this product. Apparently that was happening. Apparently people were returning it based on flavors a lot. But this actually doesn't taste that bad to me. I personally don't think they had to write this. I don't think they had to write this on the label. But maybe it's because I recently had Fentaplex, and this tastes like fresh nectar compared to Fentaplex. So if that answers any questions about the taste, and if it's really that bad, then yeah. By the way, I was sipping on this, and I wasn't not enjoying myself, but it wasn't the worst thing in the world. It tasted like a drink that I've had before. I've had much worse tasting energy drinks that come out of like a prepackaged bottle in GNC, like the Red Lines. Like those taste much worse than this. This actually tastes really similar to a Red Line, actually. So yeah. And now, as far as the experience goes, this is what I'll say. With a name like BottleROCKET, I didn't know what to expect. but I was most definitely afraid to slam a level scoop. But I did anyway. Okay, so first of all, the pumps were awesome. Just getting that out of the way, you don't need any more L-citrulline than this. 6 grams is an awesome dose, and you can most definitely tell that this is aiding in your pumps. Next time, I'll probably add some glycerol and beta-alanine to make my own custom experience, but the pumps were great. So I took this at 11:30 a.m. I took this yesterday, right after this got here. And I took it after I got off a 3-day stim break. And for the first 15 minutes, I felt the caffeine, and I also felt another layer of rush that wasn't caffeine. And at 20 minutes is when I most definitely felt the amp citrate or DMBA, but it's labeled as amp citrate on this label. I felt it start kicking in, and it definitely felt like a combination of DMAA and DMHA. That is the perfect way to describe amp citrate. I don't know how they did it, but they definitely did. And for the first hour, I felt exactly like I did when I first took Dark Energy. Exactly like I did when I first took on Dark Energy for the first hour. Okay? The sensation of like cold air brushing up against like your body and stuff like that, it feels like super nice, and it's really nice, refreshing euphoria, but it's not overwhelming euphoria like crack gold, but a nice, refreshing euphoria for the first hour to hour and a half. Then things got kind of interesting. Once the exotic stims started to fade away, I then started to experience a sensation that I haven't felt in a long time. So, you know, before I was a random guy on YouTube, I used to work a job that involved me picking up and carrying very heavy things, and during that time, I ended up breaking my back and getting surgery. And after I got surgery, I got these light opiate agonists called tramadols. I don't know if you guys know the name of that medication, but they sort of got rid of the pain, but they also made you empathogenically happy. And I don't know if any of you know what that means, but in other words, I was all smiles when I was on tramadol. Nothing ever made me upset, even with a broken back. This feels like tramadol, seriously. I'm not exaggerating in the slightest. I'm all smiles when I'm on this. This feels like you're taking exotic stims for an hour, for the first couple hours, and then you're completely subverting the come down with this opiate type of feeling. It's been 6 hours. It was 6 hours since I had, like at 6 p.m., I was still had this seriously awesome feeling like I was on a tramadol or some like really, really strong kratom. And I'm not exaggerating in the slightest, seriously. I would probably keep the dosing few and far between with this one. And by the way, people are going to buy this stuff. This is going to sell out whether you buy it or not. I can already tell. This feels way too good. It's already sold out on multiple websites. This stuff seriously sells itself. And if you don't get a hold of it, you're just going to miss out. Like I tell people all the time, this is like I'm doing you a favor by letting you know. I'm trying to help you, you know, so you're not one of the dudes Googling, 2 years later going, oh, where was that legendary BottleROCKET pre-workout that everybody was talking about? I can already tell this is going to be one of those legendary, elusive pre's that only exist for like 6 months. And then when it disappears, people are going to be like, oh, you remember that? You remember that BottleROCKET pre? It made you feel awesome. It made you feel so good forever. No come down. This feels exactly what I wished Dark Energy was, and I'm not joking in the slightest. I'll most definitely make a follow-up to this, discussing any and all practical applications for this nootropic pre. And yeah. Anyways, if you want to get your hands on this stuff, just click the link in the description below. You'll definitely find it there, and that's where you'll find it the cheapest. And don't forget to use the discount code HV10 to get 10% off your entire order. The stuff is awesome. I'm not exaggerating, and if you got this and it's not what I described it, please let me know in the comments and call me out. Call my poor sucker ass out. And excuse my language, I didn't mean to say that, but call me out. Call me out. Other than that, thank you for watching. God bless. Peace.